So welcome to the Ministry and this 2000 point game of Warhammer 40,000 8th edition. Today we're going to have Death Guard versus Space Marines. James is just busy deciding on what chapter he's going to use today, so an unboxing stuff, so we'll have a look at the table. There's obviously remnants of the 10th Legion here on this alien world. We don't know what mission or setup we're going to be playing yet, but there's these drop pods are lying damaged in disarray. Some transport set ablaze there in the background, and then we've got this sort of lovely line of sight blocking rocks in this ancient Webway gate here. Right, so this is just shy of 2,000 points worth of Death Guard, so it's 1,997. So leading the force today in the super heavy auxiliary, we've got Mortarion. Would make sense not to pick him as the warlord for obvious reasons, but he's the warlord. And then we've got the brigade, which is going to have Typhus in there and a malignant plague caster. And then we've got 10 zombies, I think it's 17 zombies, 10 zombies. We've got 3 of the crawlers in one squadron, or we'll cover them later because they're a different one. So we've got a patrol led by what used to be the Herald of Nergal, but now he's called the Poxbringer. We've got some little squishy Nurglings down there. And we've got some Plague Bringers. They don't have the banner in because I couldn't afford it in points. And we've got some of the big Plague Drone Rock Flies. This list, obviously not building it as a competitive list, just throwing stuff together really. A lot of models I haven't used before, don't get a lot of game time, so I just thought let's throw them in, see what James brings. And looking at what James has brought, my army might not last very long, but we'll see. So we've also then got a Outrider detachment, which is going to be led by a Chaos Lord with Jump Pack, who's also got a Combi Bolt and a Power Fist, and he's going to have the Relic, the Suppurating Plate. We'll cover Psychic Powers later because there's a lot to go on. Next fast attack is the Plague Drone with the Spitters, a Chaos Spawn, and then like I just briefly touched before, these 3 guys in the squadron together. So they'll benefit from a +1 to their hit roll while there's 3 of them alive, which might not be very long. That gives me a total of 9 command points. This guy's got Smite, I'll cover his powers, Fleshy Abundance. We've got Miasma of Pestilence, Putrescent Vitality, and Blades of Putrefaction on Typhus. We've got Miasma of Pestilence, I think it was Gift of Contagion. And I can't remember the third one, I give Mortarion, but we'll cover it later. Right, let's go and take a look at the Iron Hands. Right, and this is 2,000 points of Iron Hands today. Sons of Medusa, back as the Sons of Medusa. And James will be rocking what it looks like, I think, a patrol and a super heavy auxiliary. So we've got an HQ choice down here is the Tech Marine with a conversion beamer. Then we've got the Scout Squad with camo cloaks and sniper rifles. Got 2 Intercessor squads, and they've also got the grenade launcher upgrade and a power sword on each of the sergeants. And we've got the Hellblasters. Skip the big guy for now. We've got some Reavers with, they got grav shoots? Is it?
Yeah,
grav shoots and the carbines, so they don't have the bow pistols and stuff. Then we've got the Interceptors with heavy bolters.
Yeah.
Then the Redemptor with the plasma cannon, and is he rocking the little Gatling cannon as well?
Gatling cannon.
And storm bolters.
Yeah, and Negris.
And then there's the Fellblade. So this guy's got his main gun, I think it's 2 quad las cannons, isn't it?
Yeah.
The Demolisher cannon
and a twin heavy bolter.
Twin heavy bolter.
And the metal on the top's heavy bolter.
And a heavy bolter there. So James, obviously it's not optimised built in terms of battalions for command points because he's just going to go for destruction, I think. So he'll be taking these 3 because it is battle forged. So he'll have 3 command points to rock out with. So we'll see what game type we'll get and come back with a setup. Right, so the armies are down. The Iron Hands went down massively before my army, and the game is secure and controlled. So there's 1 objective marker each to be placed in a deployment zone, and worth 3 points at the end of the game. So mine's down here, and James's is down there baiting me in. So we'll cover the Iron Hands. We've got a Fellblade parked right under a tree here, so he's getting some good cover. 2 squads of Intercessors down here. Let's give you a look at that Fellblade's line of fire so we can see down that way. Hasn't got much visibility this way yet, but I think this is probably the best place to park it because it moves forward, I can see down there. Moves back, I can see down here. We've got the Hellblasters quite a small army you've got in it. The Fellblade must have took a big chunk of points.
900 odd, yeah.
And then these guys holding down here. Obviously, they come to the aid of the other element of the 10th Legion, which has mysteriously vanished from this sector. And we'll go down the Death Guard. I've got a big push down here with the Crawlers, the Spawn, the Lord, the Poxcaster. They've got everybody in Mortarion. He's coming down here. Looking to push for this number 6. Then we've got a bit of a defensive stratagem going on here. We've got the little Nurglings down here to deny. James got a couple of units I can drop in, so hopefully denying them. The Poxwalkers, 10 of them sitting on one. The Plague Drones down here. These guys here. And then Typhus and the big squad and a little squad of zombies down the middle. I've got nothing to arrive from Deep Strike or Reserve. Oh, this is the drone there under the tree as well. Nearly forgot about that. So with that, I'm ready to start. So you want to roll, and you get to add the +1. I'm going to use my big weighted dice. So 2 and a 4. So the Death God. So is James going to steal? Ooh. No. So we'll go the Death God turn 1. So the Death Guard have moved. Well, they've shuffled. These guys are staying put for now. These have moved up just a little bit, very tactically, just to stay out of rapid fire range of these guys if they decide to move forward. The zombies have shuffled forward just a little bit, and the drone advanced. Obviously, a lot of my stuff's out of range this turn, and staying defensive with the zombies down here, and the Nurglings down here, just denying this whole range. But down here, a big push on this side. So the Crawlers just moved, they didn't advance, and all the guys behind did advance, including Mortarion. Now, I still think I'm out of range with a lot of powers, but we're going to go and see what we can do. Right, so a lot of the psychic powers are just out of range. That Hellblaster squad are lucky. It's a fraction, millimetres we're talking on, we're just out of range of a smite. So we're going to go into Miasma Pestilence from Mortarion first. Ooh, crikey, that does go off, so he's a -1 to hit. And then we're going to do Putrescent Vitality on the front unit of Poxwalkers, because they might take some shots this turn. Yeah, we'll spend a command point on it. Yeah, so that goes off. So those front unit of zombies are going to be Strength and Toughness 5 for now. And that's it for the psychic phase. I've got nothing else in range or that can be done, so we'll go straight into the shooting phase. Right, so shooting phase, the only thing I've really got in range are these guys. So they're going to do all their multi-melters at the Redemptor Dreadnought. And then 2 of them are going to put crack missiles into the Hellblasters. And the last one, I can't see the Hellblasters, this guy is going to put his crack missile into the Redemptor Dreadnought. So, the 3 multi-melters, these guys hit on 4s normally. They don't get a -1 for moving and firing heavy weapons. If they're in a unit of 3, which they are for this turn, which is probably their last turn, they're going to be a threesome. They actually add a +1 to the hit roll. So they'll be hitting on 3s, and the Lord will be making them reroll 1s. So this is the 3 multi-melters at the Redemptor. So I've got 2 hits. We're looking for, he's T7, isn't he?
Yes.
3s to wound. We've got 2 wounds. It's -4, so he gets no save, because he isn't obscured. We're going to go 2d6 damage. 10. But he is an Iron Hand, so he gets 10 Iron Hand saves. So 10 Iron Hand saves, looking for 6s.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4, well done. So he's lost 6 wounds, it's a good start. Get a couple of crack missiles. Oh, sorry, it was 1 crack missile into him. It's a hit. Looking for a 3. It is a wound, but he will get a save on this on a 5 up. No, are you command pointing that? Because this is d6 damage.
I am.
Yeah. No. So he's got down to 2 command points, and we've got d6 damage on this one. For 2. So he's got 2 more Iron Hand saves to make with the Redemptor. No, so he's lost 8 wounds now.
Yeah.
And then we've got the 2 crack missiles going into the Hellblasters. We've got 1 hit. We got 1 wound, and you've got a save of a 5 up with a Hellblaster.
And then
No,
6.
and then wait, because you've got to see the damage. Well, it's only 1, and you fail the Iron Hand, so one of the Hellblasters takes a wound. And with that, that's the end of Death Guard turn 1. So the Iron Hands slow advance has started. The Hellblasters have shuffled up. Get a couple of guys in rapid fire range down here. Everyone here just stayed still. They're in good range, good line of sight. You can probably see from down here the Fellblade has moved to bring all guns to bear down this side, which is going to be painful, I think. And down here the Intercessor squad couldn't get within rapid fire range, but they have started to move up, so the front squad's now sitting in cover and the back squad's there to lend some support and fire and thin out these numbers. So we'll go into Iron Hands shooting phase in turn 1. So James is going to roll both these squads together. So the 2 grenade launchers are going to put 2 crack grenades into the blight drone, and then the other 8 guys are just going to pump some rapid fire rounds into the zombies. So he's looking for 3s. So we've got 1 hit, it'll be a 5 to wound. No, I'm not guessing you're going to command point those guys. No. Yeah, so 8 guys looking for 3s. And looking for 5s because these zombies have been superfied. Just the 1.
These dice are going.
We're looking for a disgusting save. Oh, he's made it as well. The zombies eat the bullets, but that's not James's main shooting. We're going to go around to the main event, I think. So James is going to start with the scouts, and he's going to use a flat missile stratagem, going down to 1 command point on Mortarion, and then the other sniper rifles are going to target the Poxbringer. So the flat missile will now hit on a 2 because he had a 1 to your hit roll. I'm guessing, are you losing the last command point?
I am, I might as well. This is where we get a 1 again.
No, so it's a hit, so it's D3 mortal wounds on Mortarion. 2, because he's got the fly keyword. So Mortarion's looking for 2 disgusting saves. No, he's failed them both, so he took 2 wounds. It's not a good start for Mortarion. Then do you want to do your 4 sniper rifles at the Poxbringer? So that's 3 hits. 2 wounds.
Not too bad.
So we don't have any mortals. So this guy's got a 5 up in run. Oh, he's dropped them both and a 5 up disgusting. No, I'm not making any of my disgustings now, so he's dropped 2 wounds. Right, James is going to go the conversion beamer from the Tech Marine down here to Mortarion as well. We did point out before, forgot to point out, he's -1 to hit, but that flat missile still hit anyway because he used the command reroll. So he'll be hitting on Tech Marine's 2s.
Yeah, so but he's -1 to hit.
But he's -1 to hit, yeah, so he's hitting on 3s. Oh, he's missed. And James out of command points now, he's spent them.
Right.
We'll let him have a think now because he's got a couple of units before the Fellblade, I think, erupts. So the Redemptor, who I forgot to point out, got healed up at the end of the movement phase. So he's on 8 wounds now, which is back into his top profile. He's going to put...
Actually, no, hold on, sorry.
Hang on, James might be changing his mind. Yeah, no. So he hadn't paid the point for the Icarus, sorry, that's what he's just remembered. But anyway, he's going to do all the small arms, the Stormbolters and the Gatling Cannon. And everything then, isn't it? Sorry, the plasma into these guys. And he is overcharging the plasma.
Yeah.
Yep, so it's D6 shots with the heavy plasma.
So yeah, we'll go with
Incinerator.
the plasma first.
Got a feeling you're going to get a 6. Oh, 1. Whoosh. Oh, hitting on a 3. It is a hit. It'd be wounding on a 3. Strength 9. That is a wound.
Strength 9.
So this would be -4, but these guys got a demon save, so we're looking for a 5 up. Oh, he's made it. My save's coming now.
Yeah.
So you've got a bunch of small arms fire. We'll do that off camera and see if it manages to do any wounds. So wound taken on these guys there from the Gatling Cannon. James rolled really well. I think you got 4 wounds in the end, but I got 3 armor saves, which is pretty good at the -1. So we're going on to James has got the Hellblasters and the Fellblade left. So the Hellblasters decided not to overcharge. He's got a couple of guys in rapid fire range. So we've got 7 shots. Actually, you know what it is? If you'd overcharged there,
Just one, yeah.
you would have got 1 guy dead, which would have been, you could have picked the wounded one, I suppose. But that 3's a miss because it's -1.
Yeah.
And these are looking for 4s to wound. Oh, just 1. And they'll go through to Mortarion's Invun, which is a 4 up. No. And then it's 1 damage, so we're looking for the Disgusting. No, Mortarion's dropped another wound. I keep taking wounds of these small arms fire. So this could be horrible. So James is going to go the twin heavy bolt and the heavy bolt on the top and the main gun into Mortarion, and I think he said he's going to go for the high explosive shells, which is heavy 2d6, 100-inch range, strength 8, -3, 2 damage a time. which is sick. And if it includes more than 5 models, you get to reroll the dice, I think, for the number of shots. So thank God Mortarion's on his own. And then he's going 2 quad las cannons into these guys. So they might be no more. I need to make some good saves here. I hope James does some bad rolls. So what are you going to start with?
Go with the bolters.
The heavy bolters into Mortarion. So looking for 4s.
Miss.
That's not bad. And looking for 5s to wound. Oh, 2 more wounds. So we're looking for a 4-up save, either armour or invuln. Oh, he's made 1. Let's see if we can get his disgusting.
Always does.
Oh. No, Mortarion, what are you doing?
2d6.
So we've got 2d6 from the main gun coming in. Oh no.
12.
Oh, 8. That's still pretty strong. So these will be hitting on 4s.
Oh my god.
That's not a very good roll. So there's 3 hits.
Yeah, just as well that wasn't for the hellblaster before it's supercharged.
Yeah, they would have been melted. You'd have eliminated your one squad. 3s to wound at strength 8.
It's alright.
3 wounds.
Wounds came off.
And what was the minus, did we say? It's minus big, isn't it? Minus 3. So he'd be on his 4-up in one. Come on, Morty. So he's made 2, and it's 2 damage. So he's took another 2. He's down to 12. Ouch. That could have been a lot worse, so I think Mortarion's been quite lucky there. Right, let's say goodbye to these guys. So there's 8 las cannon shots coming into these. These are hitting on 3s. It's not bad, it's 5 hits, and they'll be wounding on 3s. Oh, 3 wounds. So we've got 3 demon saves to make on these guys at a 5-up. Ugh! All 3 go through, so D6s, 3d6 worth of damage, and then I'll have to make some disgusting saves, so we'll start with whichever. So 5, 5 and 1. Ouch. Right, so on the first guy, the first 5 disgusting saves. Right, he's made 1, so he's dropped 4 wounds and he's down to 3. The next 5. He's made 3. Oh, he's on 1 wound. But then there's 1 left. Oh, he's gone. And he blows up on a 4-up. He does blow, and everything within 7 will take a mortal wound. So Mortarion on a 5-up, he's good. The other crawlers on a 5-up. So that's dropped a wound on the front one. So we'll knock him down to 7. Chaos Spawn will take a wound. That guy on a 5-up, I think he'll be within 7. He's took another wound, he's down to 2. The Chaos Lord will take a wound. And the Plague Caster on a 5. No, so he takes a wound as well. I think that's the end of James's turn, isn't it? So we're going to Death God, turn 2. So the movement have done. The Sorcerer has advanced, as is this guy, and he's just tucked in around the corner just to hide from the snipers, being on 2 wounds. The Spawn advanced, the Chaos Lord and the Crawlers didn't. Mortarion's still in his top bracket, so he's jumped over 12 inches. He's looking to put some hurt in this turn before that Fellblade absolutely wrecks him. The zombies advanced up into the middle. Typhus advanced, and these other zombies just sort of spread out a little bit. And then these back units have just stayed still. So they're anticipating James dropping in. And then these guys, like I said, I probably should have started the Plague Bearers behind the Flies. So they've sort of, Plague Bearers have moved backwards and the Flies have moved forwards. Just so I can put, they've got a bit more manoeuvrability to get up here and tackle these guys. So we're going to go into the Psychic phase. So we're going to start with this guy here who's going to try Fleshy Abundance on Mortarion, so you can try and heal him. So I need a 5. Oh, I'm going to command point it. No! So I'm down to 6 command points and Mortarion is not healed. So we're going to try with this guy to put Miasma Pestilence on Mortarion. Yes, so he'll be a -1 to hit. So we're going to move on to Typhus, and Typhus is going to start with a Smite, with the closest group being the Hellblasters there. So we're looking for a 5-up. Oh, it's a 10. It's not more than a 10 though, so it's D3 mortal wounds for 3. So James has got 3 A-enhanced saves to make on his Hellblasters.
Got the 6s again.
So he's made 1, so that's the wounded one guy and a wound on another guy. And then we're going to do Putrescent Vitality from Typhus on the Poxwalkers. It's a 7, so it goes off. So those Poxwalkers are back up to T5. So Mortarion's going to open up with a smite. His other power, he's obviously got Miasma, Pestilence, Blades of Purification, and Gift of Contagion. So he's going to start with a smite. 8, so it goes off, so it's D3 on the Hellblasters again. Another 1, so James got another save of 6 to keep that other Hellblaster alive. No, so he goes down. And then we'll do Gift of Contagion. Let's go for it on the tank. See if we get it off. So it does go off. So I've got to roll a D3 and see what the result is. It's a 1. Yeah. So the tank's got -1 attack till the start of my next turn, which isn't going to bother James at all. So with that, we'll go straight into the shooting phase, and we're going to start with the Chaos Lord, who's going to put his bolter into the Hellblasters. So he is in rapid fire range, so with his combi bolter, so he's looking for 2s to hit, rerolling 1s, and they are now within 7 inches of Mortarion, so it'll be toughness 3, so I'm looking for 3s to wound. So we've got 3 wounds on the Hellblasters, looking for a 3 up armour, and then a 6 up iron hands. Nope, so it's a wound on another guy. Then we'll move into the Plague Drone, which is going to get 2d6 shots into the Hellblasters. Oh, 9. Ouch. Right, so at his full profile, he'll be wounding the Hellblasters on 3, strength 6. This guy grants all demons within range of him as well, +1 strength, but it makes no difference to this. So it's going to be 3s to wound against the Hellblasters. Oh, look at that. It can reroll 1s. Well, it can actually reroll all failed wounds because it's within range of Mortarion, who is the Arch Contaminator. That's a bit better. So we've got 8 wounds. So 8 4-ups. Oh, James, the dice have come back. So you've got a 6 up on that as well.
Why can't you get those when you're rolling last?
Whoosh!
Hey.
You've got to make a 6 up. You might save the lot. No, so that wounded one's gone. But crikey, what an armour save that was. So these guys next, James is baiting us with a tank, but I think I'm going to have to ignore it this turn. So they're going to put that Bale Spurt, which is 12-inch range, into the Hellblasters. They're going to put all their other guns into the Redemptor Dread. So from these guys, we've got 2d3 for the Bale Spurt. So we've got 3 shots. Be hitting on 4s now, because they are not a unit of 3, and I'll be re-rolling 1s. Nope, so we've got 2 hits. This is strength 6. So it'll be wounding on 3s normally, but the Hellblasters are within 7, so it'll be 2s, because they'll be down to toughness 3. And they can reroll failed wounds, because they're within range of Mortarion. So we've got 2 wounds at -1 on the Hellblasters. Oh, he saved again those Hellblasters, my lord.
So it's green dice?
Yeah, the green dice are good. So then we'll go multi-melters into the Redemptor. I can reroll the 1s, we're looking for 4s to hit. 2 hits. Looking for 3s to wound. 2 wounds. There's no save because it's -4.
6s.
And we're within 12, aren't we? Just so it's 2d6 pick the highest. So the first one is 5 damage. How many wounds has he got? The second one, oh, it's 10. 10 wounds on the Redemptor from the multi-melters. Can he make 10 iron hand saves? He has 8 wounds left. He needs to make 3 of these to be alive. Oh no, he's gone.
Oh no.
Does he blow?
Yeah, he has a deadly one. Here's where you get
James has got no command points. No, he's good, he didn't blow. That means the missile shots are wasted. They've gone. So I think all that's left really for the guns is Mortarion. So he's going to put his lantern shot. Do I go for the Hellblasters or the tank? You know what, he's just going to go into the Hellblasters with a lantern. I think it's just a single shot. Yeah. So he's going to go for the lantern into the Hellblasters. I don't think there's a point shooting the tank yet. So looking for a 2. It is a hit. It'll be a 2s to wound. That is a wound. And James will be on a 5 up armour save because it's a -3 for the lantern.
So it's that hit both of them?
No, just one.
Oh,
just one hit.
It's just like the thin line of beam, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's 3 damage. You've got 3 iron hand saves to make on that Hellblaster. No, he's definitely dead, down to the Sergeant. We'll just point out the beam as well, the gun, what this is. Whichever one you obviously left with your Sarge. Is what you do is you draw a point, it's 18 inches from Mortarion to the closest point in the unit, and anything under it gets hit. But obviously there's, I can't target this guy because he's a character down here, so could have gone like through the scouts to him. just the tank in there. So it's ideal if there's a few units all scattered around, you go through the lot. But obviously the tank as well is toughness 9, so it'll be 5s to wound, so I really need to get Mortarion close to it in order to kill it, which probably isn't going to happen. So with that, the Hellblaster's going to need a morale check. He's lost 4, but I've got a feeling he'll pass. Not yet, because we're going to go into the assault phase, the charge phase. I've got no more gun. They've got just 12 inches. Yeah, the flies have got like, basically it's a bolter. So we're going to go into the charge phase. So these guys are going to go into the scouts. And Mortarion is also going to go into the scouts. So it's an 8-inch charge. So what we'll do is let James do some overwatch against these guys. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll roll up the distances now. See if we'll make it in. So the crawlers, definitely not making it in. I'm not using a command point for that. And Mortarion, oh, he's definitely in. So Mortarion's probably going to go and smack. Maybe he's even around the side and get closer to that tank. We'll see. So we'll let James do some overwatch. He obviously get overwatch against both units now, and we'll come back. So Mortarion's made it in, and we've come right to the edge here, because obviously at the start of the fight phase, any models within 7-inch of Mortarion not only get a -1 toughness anyway, but on a 4-up, while he's on this many wounds, they can get T3 mortal wounds. So we'll work our way around. We'll start with the Hellblaster. So no, the Hellblaster is safe. Go to the Fellblade. It is safe. The Scout Squad are safe. And the Techmarine Warlord is safe. Nobody takes any mortal wounds at the start of the fight phase.
You still get the 6s against mortal wounds?
Yeah, you get your 6s, your Iron Hands against mortal wounds. Yeah. So we'll go into the assault phase, and Mortarion's going to use his many attacks, so 3 attacks each on the scouts. James will probably remove them, but we'll come back. So Mortarion, we're going to use his slash attack. I think these scouts are probably dead. So Mortarion hits on a 2s. He gets 6 attacks at this wound, but if he's using a slash attack, it's 3 attacks per attack. He's got 18 attacks, hits on 2s. 6s are death to the False Emperor, so they're extra hits. So there's 6 extra hits. You get to reroll these 1s before we go on. Oh, was that a 1?
Yeah.
That wasn't a 6 though. So there's definitely 1 miss. So they've all hit, but there's also 7 extra attacks with death to the False Emperor. So he's now looking at all these, and he's wounding on 2s. I can't even pick them all up. He's going to roll some there, and he can reroll all failed wounds because he's got Arch Contaminator, and this is a plague weapon. So roll the extra one. Right, so that's everything wounded. So from having 18 attacks, he's got 24 wounds because he got all those extra hits. And James needs to save on 6s 24 times.
It's possible.
It's definitely possible.
Yeah.
I think they're dead. Even though the Iron Hands, yeah, I think. So they're gone. So you'll get to consolidate 3 inches towards the closest enemy, which should be probably 6 and 2 3s between the Hellblaster and the tank.
Perfect.
Yeah. So Mortarion has shuffled forward, keeping all these units within 7, because if he goes pop when he explodes, unless you've got the Nurgle keyword, it's D3 mortal wounds to stuff within 7. So hopefully Mortarion can stay alive and tackle this guy. But I think, I'll be honest with you, the whole Death Guard advance, the whole taking out that tank is pretty much down to Mortarion and possibly these guys. But they'll be wounded on 4s if Mortarion's still alive when they shoot at it, because it'll take its toughness down to 8, which is still a big ask. But the Death Guard are looking strong. The 10th Legion, we're in a bit of a pickle. We'll have to see. Oh, your morale check on your last guy, isn't it? So you lost 4, so it'll be leadership 8. So just roll 2 dice because you get a reroll anyway if you fail.
Yeah.
So he's fine. Leadership 8. Good. So we'll go into Iron Hands, turn 2. So the Hellblaster has stepped 7.5 inches away from Mortarion. Wait there, we'll cover what you've done. This guy's moved a little bit closer. I don't think it made any difference to him, but he's going to stay next to the objective. The Fellblade has not moved. Could have done if it wanted to back right off into the corner.
Actually,
James is going to think about it now, I think. So well, James is deciding on his Hellblade anyway. We'll cover these. So the front squad stayed still.
I'm just going to give him static.
The second squad has moved up into the cover as well. Obviously, they can put some shots into zombies or down towards these advancing demons. I think the Fellblade maybe shuffled a little bit, I don't know.
Yeah, he's just going to more or less stay there.
Yeah, he's pretty much stayed still then, or shuffled. But we do have some guys that have come down over the backfield. So these guys have come down, and obviously my characters at the back here are now exposed. They're just over 9 away from the zombies down here, and the little Nurglings down here. Obviously James looking at that now thinking there's nowhere good to land. Maybe he's got some people right in the bottom corner down there, but with a shot being picked on probably. Yeah, so he's going to take the offensive and maybe pick on some of these characters. Obviously these guys get a lot of dagger, and you can ignore characters when targeting closest units, and the 3 closest units on my 3 characters really. So this could be, if this turn goes well for the Iron Hands, the Death Guard could be in massive trouble. I would just have basically a few little troops left. So we'll go straight into the shooting phase, and James is going to open up with...
Hellblaster.
Is he overcharging against Mortarion? What a legend. Oh, he's hit twice. He wounded on 3s.
Oh, boom. Yes.
Wow. So Mortarion doesn't like this, so he's going to be saving on his invuln. So 1's gone through, but it is 2 damage. So he's got his disgusting. He's dropped the wound, so Mortarion is down to 11. He's been shot in the back.
Crack him there.
So the attack marine is going to crack grenade, so he's hit. So be wound Mortarion on a 5. It is a wound. Ooh, this could all go bad. And he was also doing his conversion beamer as well, isn't he? So we'll do the save up on this first. So it's a 4 up. Oh, he saved. Mortarion saved against the crack grenade. So heavy D3 with the conversion beamer. Ooh, 3 shots. At this range, it's only going to be strength 6 and no AP. So he's hit 3 times. Oh no, he's hit twice. Because of the -1 miasma. Would he be wounding on 5s? No. The other shots would have all still hit anyway. Right, James has decided everything that this tank has got is shooting into the Primarch. So can Mortarion, on 11 wounds at -1 to hit, take everything the Fellblade has got to throw at it? I'm probably guessing no.
Right.
But we'll see.
Here's the 8 lads coming in first.
So, alright, great. We're starting with the quad las cannons. So he's hitting on 4s because of his -1. Oh, that helps.
3 hits.
Wounding on 3s.
Oh my god.
Just 1 wound. So Mortarion 4 up against the las cannons.
These las cannons are useless.
Oh, it's gone through. Actually, I'm command pointing that. Yes, he's saved, so I'm down to 5 command points. 9 heavy bolter rounds coming in. Hitting on 4s again. That's a better roll. Wounding on 5s. Just the 1. So we're going for a 4 up again. He's saved. You've got your Demolisher cannon, which is D3 shots, I think. It's a full 3. Hitting on 4s. Ooh, 2 hits. It's strength 10 this, so you're looking at 3s to wound. Oh. I need 2 invuns on Mortarion. Oh, he's failed 1. It's a D6 damage. Oh, out of command points as well. Oh no. Right, so disgustingly resilient. No, so Mortarion is now down to 10 wounds. So 2d6 shots from the high explosive rounds is 8. Obviously there's another profile where James can shoot, but it's only a heavy 2. Pretty damaging though, it's 6 damage flat I think, but he knows he hits on 4, so he wants to guarantee he gets some hits here. That's pretty good. 4 hits. Wounds on a 3. Oh my god, just 1. So he's on his invuln, 4 up for Mortarion. Oh, he's failed.
It's damage 2.
And it's 2 damage at this profile. So he's took them, he's down to 8 wounds. So James is going to bolt carbine with these guys. He's going to ignore this guy because he's a character which he can't do, and he's going to target the Poxbringer. So he's hit on 3s, he'll be wounded on 5s. Oh, he's got the 3. So I get 3 demon saves, looking for 5 ups. Oh, made them all. These guys are going to open up now. He's going to go 2 guys into this, so he's going to have 12 shots. Again, like I said, you can ignore characters in terms of targeting. And the closest units are these, they're equal distance. So he's going to go 1 guy putting all 6 shots into him, 2 guys putting 12 shots into him. So he's hit on 3s. James' hits rolls have let him down this turn, I think. And these are wounding on 4s. This is against the Poxbringer, isn't it? So I'm looking for 2 5-ups. Oh, he's just made 5 5-ups. I don't know. Nurgle has blessed them. probably all going to go bad from now on though. Right, 12 shots against the caster. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s.
I'm just going to give up now.
Oh my god. Have these Primaris seen battle before? Is this their first time?
I think it must have been
My
fresh out the
god.
chamber.
Jesus. That's terrible, that. Right, all's not over though. You've got some more Primaris on the other side. These highly trained veterans. My god. Honestly, I was expecting both of those to die there. So James is going to do both these units together. Basically, they're all in rapid fire. They're going to shoot the zombie squad that isn't got the vitality on, and they're going to put 2 crack grenades into the flies. So he's going with the crack grenades. Got 1 hit. It'll wound on a 3. Does wound. We're looking for a 5-up demon save.
Every time.
Oh,
Every
the demons. The demons for the win. You know, as I took these, I thought, I've never used these yet. I painted them up. I don't really like putting the riders on because they keep falling off. Wow, they've done nothing but make an armour save, but God bless you, flies. Then James is going to open up into these T4 zombies because they're still close to typhus. Oh, a big bunch of 1s there, but it doesn't look too bad. And then we're looking for 4s to wound. So 5 ups because they're not in cover, so this is disgusting saves. So we've dropped 3 zombies. So the Tech Marine, I think, is debating a charge. He was obviously hoping if Mortarion was left on a couple of wounds.
Anyway.
Yeah, well, this is Warlord on Warlord. So he's going in, so it's 2d6. He's dead.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I think that's still enough to get him in within an inch. It's 3.5 inches away. So Mortarion with the lantern misses. So he's definitely in. And I think that was it for charges, isn't it? Unless these guys are going in. Because they're 9 inches away. So both squads are going in. He's got a bow pistol, so he's going to start with these guys. So they're not in. And then the Reavers, they are in. That's a good roll. So we'll do Overwatch off camera. So what do you know, didn't record it. Took a wound off a bow pistol going in. The bottom squad's charging into the zombies, or are you going to stay put for now and get some Overwatch? I think
I'm going to
stay put.
Yeah.
Right, so we'll go in down here with his Warlord. So the Warlord's coming in. He normally hits on 3s. He's got a Thunderhammer. He hasn't got a... I just forgot its name. Servo Arm, that's it. But obviously Typhus still got Miasma Pestilence, so he's now hitting on 5s. He's got 3 attacks, hitting on 5s. Oh, he's got his hit. He's got a wound. I'm going to use a black dice, so Mortarion on a 4. Oh, so it's a flat 3 damage. Oh, he's knocked Mortarion down. That has hit hard. He's just given him a bit of a wake-up call. Sorry, what we've got to do at the start of the phase as well, at the start of any fight phase, models within 7, this guy's just out. It wouldn't matter because it can't kill him. So on a 5-up, the Tech Marine will take D3 mortal wounds. He doesn't, because Mortarion started with 8 wounds at this phase, and on a 5-up, no, so the tank all escapes a mortal wounds. So Mortarion has just took a massive 1-inch hammer punch to the face. So heal. Oh, you've got your attacks here as well. So Jim's coming down here. He's going to have 11 attacks altogether because the sergeant gets an extra 1. That's not bad. Hitting on 3s. But he'll be wounding on 5 because I'm T5. Oh, he's got 3 wounds. 4 wounds. So we're looking for 3 ups.
Not those safe throws.
Yep, you're right. Not with those save throws. So what we'll do this guy's attacks back, and then we'll go with Mortarion. So the playcaster's going back with his 3 attacks. He'll be hitting on 3s. Just a 1 hit. He'll be wounding on 3s. It is a wound. It's at -1. And then it's D3 damage if you fail. So you're looking for a 4-up. Well, D3 is 2. So the guy that's there's got 2 iron hand saves to make. Oh, he's just gone. So James down to there. And then we're going to go with Mortarion. We're going to use just the smash attack. So he's getting 5 attacks, hitting on 2s, re-rolling. These will be wounding on 2s, re-rolling because he's Arch Contaminator, lets him re-roll for plague weapons. So that's 5 wounds. So it's 5 wounds at -4. So the Tech Marine will get a save of 6, and each one is D6 damage. Oh, he's made 2 of them. Can he survive? Can I roll 3 ones? No. Oh, he's just done 16 wounds on him. He is well dead.
Yeah, I'm not even going to roll to save.
No, I think that's a lot. And Mortarion's going to consolidate forward to get a little bit closer to that fell blade.
Well, of course, all my looking.
Yeah, so James needs me to have a bit of a whiff turn next turn, so the Death Guard are going in for the kill in turn 3. So the Death Guard had moved, the zombies stayed still, and these little Nurglings have moved closer to the objective just in case stuff goes wrong down this side. So the Chaos Lords move towards these guys, as has the drone. The Psyker stayed in combat, and this guy's moved down as well to lend a bit of support. Typhus has continued, he's pushed through the centre with the zombies looking at this Hellblaster. The other smaller zombie squad making its way over here. The Chaos Spawn sitting pretty on that objective with the 2 guys sitting here, obviously within range, put some hits into lots of different things. Mortarion stayed put, he's hurt, he's on 5 wounds. Hopefully he should still be combat effective. And the Plague Bearers have eventually started their move up, and the Plague Drones as well, now within charge range down here. Sorry, these zombies didn't advance, did they? No, none of the zombies advanced. I said advanced, they hadn't. They've just moved up, so there's potential charges going on. So we'll go into the Death Guard Psychic on turn 3. So Mortarion is going to start. He's going to smite the Fellblade. It goes off on an 8, so it's D3 mortal wounds for the 2. So there's nothing James can do about that. He's also going to Miasma of Pestilence himself. So it's cocked. I'm going to use a command point to get that one off. Yep, that goes off, so that'll drop me down to 4 command points. So Mortarion is still -1 to hit. And he's just done some smitey action. Down here, we'll do Putrescent Vitality on the zombie squad. That's in front of Typhus. That goes off on a 6. He is also going to smite, so I need a 6 now. We'll have to measure up to see who's closer. That does go off. I think it's probably a Hellblaster just. So D3 mortal wounds. For the 3, can the Hellblaster make 3 Iron Hand saves?
What do you think?
No, he's gone. That's the charge gone for the zombies. And then we'll come down here. So we're going to do Gift of Contagion. No, he didn't have Gift of Contagion. Blades of Purification. No, he's just going to smite. Oh, it goes off on a big smite. So it's D6 mortal wounds for 4 on the Reavers. So we've got 4 Iron Hand saves. So there's 1 dead and 1 wounded. So the Poxbringer is going to cast Fleshy Abundance on the Crawler down here, because if it all goes wrong Mortarion, these guys need to have their wounds remaining. So we're looking for a 5 to heal D3 mortal wounds. Goes off, so there's D3 healed on the tank, so he's back up to full wounds. I think that's it. That's definitely it for the psychic phase, so we'll go into the shooting phase. So we'll start down here with 2d6 flamer hits into these guys. He's going to be strength 7, which again doesn't make any difference because he's closer to that demon. It's just 3 this time. Be wounding the interceptors on 3s. No, so we've got 1 wound at -1, so looking for a 4 up. Yep, it's a save. I'm going to do a bold pistol from this guy into the Reavers. He's missed. And the combi board, actually no, we'll throw a crack grenade from him into these. So he's hit, he's looking for a 3. It's a wound, so a save of a 4 up. Yep, he saved. Ooh, looks like James could be having a good turn this turn. Right, I don't think I'm within 12 inches for the Bale Spurt, but I'll have to measure up down here. So these are all guns into the tank. The Bale Spurt from 1 is in range, so it's D3. So we've got 1 shot. So we're hitting on 4s. They are within 7 of Mortarion, so they can reroll 1s. So the Bale Spurt is hit. It'll wound on a 5. It is a plague weapon, so they can reroll because Mortarion's there. Nope, so it doesn't wound. So I'm looking for the 2 multi-melters. Looking for 4s, rerolling 1s. I've got 1 hit. And wounds on a 4 because your tank is toughness 8 while it's close to Mortarion. Doesn't wound, I'm going to command reroll that one. We do have 1 wound at -4. Does it get a 2 up armor, I think, doesn't it, the tank? So it is a 2 up. At -4 would be a 6 up, so it hasn't saved. And it's 2d6, pick the highest. With a melt at this range. 6, so he's dropped 6 wounds. And we've got the 2 missile launchers. Oh, they both hit. Looking for 4s. 1 wound, so you've got a 4 up against this. Oh, so we're getting d6 damage here. 6 from a missile launcher.
Hold on a second, I should have rerolled the 6s on those.
No, because it's not a dreadnought. Or a big
it's
infantry yet. So it's 6 more damage from the missile launcher. That's knocked him right down, I think. And then Mortarion is going to use his lantern. So he hits on a 2. He's hit, and he'll need a 4 to wound. It's not a wound. I don't think the lantern's a plague weapon. So the Fellblade now down to 13 wounds. Mortarion looking it in the face. We're going to go into the charge phase. What I want to do is both these guys. Actually, this guy's going to charge into these. This drone's going to charge into them to eat the Overwatch. The Lord's going to charge in. And Mortarion's going in. So I'll not roll for Mortarion because he's already in. But we'll roll. We'll let James do some Overwatch off camera. That guy won't matter in. But we'll roll for the drone. The drone is not in. I'm going to use a command point on the 1. The drone is still not in. And the Chaos Lord, he's in. He'll be in with 6 inches. So we'll let James do some Overwatch off camera and we'll come back. We'll come back with the Overwatch for Mortarion. Right, so this is the Overwatch against Mortarion. We'll cover these bits. Obviously there's no Overwatch down here. Took a wound on the drone on the way in. And the Chaos Lord got a couple of wounds, but he passed with the sub-rating plate saves on 3s. So these are the las cannons against Mortarion. Oh, no hits. The Demolisher cannon gets d6 shots. 6. Oh, 2 hits with a Demolisher cannon. Cool. Be wound on 3s. Oh! Heavy bolters. He could still go down. He's still got some guns to shoot at him. No hits, and then it's 2. Are you going for the 2d6 shot from the main cannon? Ooh, 7. Oh, he's got his hit. Be wound on a 3. Oh, James, 3 failed wounds on Overwatch.
Everything.
So, the start of the fight phase, on a 5 up, this guy will take d3 mortal wounds. Nope. So what we'll do, James obviously got no command points. We'll leave the big smash fight till last. We'll come in down here, and we'll start with the Chaos Lord, who's got a Power Fist. So we've got 4 attacks down here. Be hitting on 3, yeah, Power Fist are -1 onto, so 3s to hit. And we're looking for 3s to wound. Yeah, I've got 2 wounds, so James will be on 2 5-up saves. So he saved 1, failed 1, and it's d3 damage. For 2, so he's got his 2 iron hands. No, so we've lost the 1 down here. So coming down here now with the, just forgot his name, the Rot Dude that used to be the Herald. So he gets 3 attacks. Hits on 3s. He's got 2 hits. He will wound on a 3 because he's higher strength. He'd also be a +1 strength to himself because he's a demon. He can reroll failed wounds with his demon sword. That's 1 wound. And it's -1, I think. No, it's -3 because it's the Bale sword. But it's just 1 damage. So you're on a 6 up. Nope, and then an iron hands. Oh, he's made it, so he's took it. So we'll have to do charging models first. We'll go into Mortarion. I'm just going to use his smash attacks. So Mortarion's going to use his smash attack, his big super strong attack. So we're going 5 attacks into the Fellblade, hitting on 2s. You can reroll 1s because he's Mortarion. So they all hit. He'd normally be strength 8, doubled it's to 16. Your toughness is now down to 8 from 9 because you're within 7. So he is wounding on 2s. And he can reroll because it's a plague weapon. That's cocked. So they all wound. Got 5 wounds. I think it's -4.
Holy sorry.
5, so 5 wounds. It is at -4, so James is looking for a good bunch of 6s here. Oh, not one. How many wounds has it got? 13?
Yeah.
It's D6 a time with a smash attack.
Oh shit.
So we've got 5 dice.
He's 4,
9, 10, 11, 13, 17. He's gone. Does he blow up? If he blows, he could take Mortarion with him.
He has to. He has to. No.
Does he not blow up on a 5? So no, he does explode on a 6. So we'll come down here. This guy's got 2 hits. It's just out of the range of the Lord. He has got 1 wound. So it's a save on the Reavers at -1. So he's good. And we'll come back with James as he attacks back.
7 back.
So the Reavers attacking back against the Plague Caster. It's 5 hits. Over 5's to wound.
Oh,
that's pretty good. 3 wounds. He's
not
got
with the saves.
3 up saves. He's dropped 1.
And then
looking for a 5 up. Nope.
Oh.
So he has dropped a wound. He's down to 2. You were attacking him, weren't you? Not the other demon guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then obviously these guys have got, that's 5 attacks. You're hitting on 3s. And wounding on 4s. So we've got 1 separating plate. We're looking for a 2 up. It's gone through. He doesn't have anything. If I'd have passed, I could have passed him more. So he's down to 3 because that's just a normal Chaos Lord. Wow. So obviously I think the Death Guard, massively strong position now. But anyway, we're going to James's turn 3. See what damage he can cause back. See if he can actually wrestle back his objective or come and get mine. He's basically got some... It's the Primaris. Let's see what these Primaris are made of. That's all that's left. So these guys have fell back. They're going to put some shots into the Chaos Lord, I think. These guys staying in combat. They wouldn't be able to fall back and shoot anyway. But around here, these guys, they've heard the call. They're pushing on. They're going to put some hurt down on these zombies this turn and see if they can bust through and come back and get this objective. So James is going to start down here, I think. Be hitting on 3s.
Oh, yeah.
He'd be wounding my normal Lord on 3s.
Yeah.
So we've got 4. So with the submarine plate, he's on a 2 up armor, so he's looking for 3s. Oh, he saved them all. Saved them all. They don't have the pistols, they're assault carbines. You're going down into the...
Do they not still carry the pistols too with them? So 3 pistols.
So these guys do get the bow pistols, sorry. So James is going to shoot the plague, the Nurgle dude, the Herald, so it's 2 hits. He does get a wound. I'm looking for a 5 up Invun. No, he doesn't make it, so 5 up Disgusting. No, so he's down to his last wound. Every little helps there. Obviously, both these casters now are on low wounds, so James will be looking to get rid of those. Right, we'll let James have a think down here because he's got a lot of bullets. Right, so I think this squad are going to open up into this zombie squad, which are still within range of typhus because it's 7 inches, so it'll be T4.
Oh,
James, these Primaris are fresh out the factory. So you've got 4 hits, wounds on 4s, just the 1. James reckons I'll save it on a 5 up. Nope. So that is a zombie dead.
Right,
and the same squad into the... Are you going into this squad again then, or are you going into the new squad?
We'll go into that squad again.
Same squad again?
That's
a bit better, yeah. And that is better. Obviously, having the better toughness helps, so that's 4 wounds, because these are T4.
Yeah.
So we're looking for 4 disgustingly resilience this time. Made one, so it's another 3 zombies gone from there. So where are these guys going to go? This is the charge phase. Obviously over the far end there, the interceptors can't charge because they fell back. You've got the 2 squad of Primaris. If you're going against zombies, I've got no guns for Overwatch.
Yeah.
So both squads going into the same one, or are you going to split them? Or
yeah, we'll split them. I think that'd be a bit crazy going in. Yeah, so why these guys?
Yeah, you can't fail. You're an inch and a half away from both. So move them into where you want them, and then we'll come back with the assault phase.
10 attacks first then.
No, you got 11 because you got a sergeant. He gets 3.
Yeah, it's +1, isn't it? Actually,
yeah, just to point out, the sergeants and these have power swords. So, did you multi-charge Typhus as well? Because Typhus can perform a heroic intervention.
No, I hadn't.
Are you sure? Because your sergeant can put some power sword hits into him.
How many wounds has he got?
Lots. So James did there, yeah. The sergeant is going to go in. Typhus heroically intervene. makes difference because the sergeants had power swords, so it'll not matter down here, but it could help out down there. So you're going with the normal squad against the few zombies first.
Yeah.
So we'll just put all the attacks together because obviously I'm going to get no armour saves. It's going to go straight to disgusting. So we've got 11 attacks hitting on 3s. Can they do it in combat? The guns have been duds.
Yeah,
They'll be wounding on 4s.
Oh.
So we've got 3.
Survive, you're gonna
3 guys left. Aaron, you'll get them. Oh no, he gets 1. So we'll take this guy off. Try and keep within range of Typhus. And you've got your second squad. So the sergeant going into Typhus and the other 4 guys into the zombies.
3 attacks.
Or are you going the sergeant and these 2 guys into Typhus and 2 into the zombies?
No, I'll just keep the sergeant separate.
Yeah, so we're going for the sergeant with 3 attacks into Typhus. He's hit twice. Wound on a 5. He's got 2 wounds, so Typhus will be on his 4 up invuln. He's failed 1, and then he's got his disgusting save. No, so Typhus has been wounded. He fell in trees and everything down here. He'll not be happy with that. So he's down to 4 wounds, I think. Oh no, 5 wounds.
Zombies come in.
Yeah, so this is against the zombies. Oh, James. So 3's to hit, so now 5's to wound because they've been simplified. Just 1, and he's disgusting. No, so he has got rid of a zombie. And then we'll go into his Reavers. Yeah. So down here, the Sarge is going into this guy, and the normal 2 into this guy.
Sarge first.
Yeah, so he's looking for 3s. Oh gosh. No, doesn't wound. And the other 2 guys. Oh, James, just 1 hit. Looking for a 5. It's what he needs though. I've got a 5 up invuln. No, and a 5 up disgusting. No, he's got him. He's killed him. So this guy's going to go back looking for 3s and 3s. So we've got 2 wounds at -1 on the guys. So 1's gone through and it's D3 damage. Just the 1 again. Can you make another Iron Hand save on a 6? No, so the wounded guys fell this time. So there's a big mess down here, so what I'm going to do to make it easy, I'm going to go with that Poxwalker's squad there where there's only 2 of the guys. I've got 4 attacks hitting on 5s. We've got 2 hits. I'll be wounding on 5s. I've got 1 wound against the intercessors. So you've got a 3 up armour squad. Yep, so he's good. And then we'll come down here with these zombies. So there's 9 Poxwalkers in here that can attack. They'll be hitting on 4s now because there's more than 10 of them in the squad. That's a pretty good roll. It's a very good roll. And they are strength 5 at the minute. So they'll be wounding on 3s. So that's 8 saves with a 3 up for James. We could add some Poxwalkers to our ranks here. So he's trying to take on Mortarion any way he can. Oh, he's dropped 1, but he's got an Iron Hand save. Just 1. Nope. No. So we just wounded one of the guys. So Typhus next, 4 attacks, hitting on 2s. Got 3 hits. Be wounding on 3s. We've got 2 wounds, and it's at -3, so you've got 2 6-ups. He's made 1, and it's a flat 3 damage. You've got 3 feel no pains on the guy who's already on a wound. No, so it's just the 1 down though. I don't think there's any morale checks to make. So that'll be the end of Iron Hand's turn 4. Going to Death Guard turn 5. So the movement's done. The Lord and the Drone have come in to try and take on these guys. The Caster stayed in combat again. These guys are still locked in combat. A little bit of shuffling around here with these drones just to get in gun range. Mortarion's moved up. The drones over here, the flies have surrounded these guys and the plague bearers are coming in. So basically Nurgle's told them to close in and wipe them out this turn. So we'll come back with a psychic phase. I'm going to start with a plague caster down here. Now he's going to attempt a smite, which goes off on a 6. So it's D3 mortal wounds on these guys for 3. So James got 3 Iron Hand saves to make. Oh, these guys are holding in there. I can't even think of what else I've got now. Typhus is going to go for a smite. So you need a 6. It doesn't go off. Tell you what, we'll command point it because we've got 2 left. So it does go off on a 6, so it's D3 mortal wounds. Just 1 on the intercessor squad. So can you do another save of a 6? Nope. So one of the intercessors took a wound. And he's also going to cast Miasma of Pestilence on the zombies for a -1 to hit. Yep. So the zombies are -1 to hit. Putrescent Vitality from Mortarion on them as well, just to make them super hard. Yep. And we'll go for the final smite from Mortarion, which doesn't go off because I needed a 7. So that's it for the psychic phase. So those zombies again have been super fired up, and the -1 to hit as well this time should help them out. And at the start of my turn I forgot to do it, so enemy units within 7 inches of Typhus, because he's a load of contagion, sorry, Death Guard infantry units, so that unit and that unit, any enemy units within one of them, so for a mortal wound on a 4 up, so the ones against the super poxwalkers, and the other ones against the little poxwalkers, no. So there's another mortal wound to save on these guys down here. So a 6 up, so was that a save?
Yeah.
Yep, so James has done it. These guys are holding in strong, so we're going to go into the shooting phase. And this guy's going to start with his bolt pistol, see if I can get rid of that last wound off the guy there. Missed.
Oh.
We're going to go for a combi bolter down here against the interceptors. I keep forgetting their name. Interceptors. So we're looking for 2s, rolling 1s. And we're looking for 5s to wound. Nothing. We've got 2d6 flame hits from the drone. He rolled poorly last time. 7 this time. Looking for 3s. Oh, so that's 6 at -1. So 6 4-ups. And then 1 iron hands to make as well.
Yeah. 6s.
No, that would have been the 3rd iron hands in a row. Right, so these guys, just to add insult to injury, 2 multi-melters and 2 missile launchers. Hit these guys, so we're looking for 4s, I can reroll 1s. So the multi-melters, 2 hits. If these wound on 3s, no wounds. So go for the missile launchers. All missed. I don't think anybody else is in range with any guns. Typhus's pistol is a 2d6 shotgun. So he's got 7. And he's hit on 5s and 6s, because they always hit on 5s and 6s. So I've got 1. And it'll wound on, I think they're just outside of 7, so it'll be a 5. Nope, no wound. So non-event from the guns of the Death Guard this turn. I'm going to go straight into the charge phase. And we'll do the drone into here, him into there, and the plague drones into both squads down there, and the plague bearers into the marines. So we'll let James do some overwatch down here, because I don't think I can fail any charges. They're all just over 1.5 inches, 2 inches away. And then we'll see, we'll come back with some combat. So those Primarch Marines are really in for a world of hurt now. They're fully surrounded by everything. Rolled a double 1 for the plague drones, but it was enough still to get in combat. The plague bearers are in, so they're all in. These guys have stayed put where they are, and we're going to start down here with the Chaos Lord, because he's got the biggest clout. No wounds taken to Overwatch. So we've got 4 attacks against these guys, looking for 3s. Can reroll 1s. The reason he's looking for 3s is he's 2s normally, -1 with a Power Fist. So they've all hit. This could be ominous. Looking for 3s to wound. Just the 2 wounds. 2 saves of a 6. Nope, so it's 2d3. Start with a wounded guy, because James got some iron hands. Oh, so 3 wounds on him. And then the other guy, just a single wound. So you've got 3 iron hands to make on the wounded guy. And 1 for the other. Yep.
Yeah.
So there's still a guy left on a wound.
But that's an expensive year. It works out something like 300 odd points, doesn't it? Just for
Oh.
3.
So the plague probe's now coming in off this guy. So we're looking for 4s. Oh, he's got them all hit. 3s to wound. I think it's strength 6. It's a plague weapon, so we can reroll 1s, I believe. I'll double check that, but I think that's 3 wounds at -2. Yeah, so it is the plague weapon. So James saved twice. So 1 goes through, it's D3 damage for the 2. So can he make 2 6 up to stay in the game?
No.
Oh no, he's gone. So the last of the intercessors gone. So a bit out of sequence, but we're going to do this one down here. Because it doesn't really matter, because there's no command points to interrupt. So looking for 3s. And 3s. So 1 wound on the Reavers again. No, it goes through, so you need to make it's D3. So 3, so can he make 3 iron hand saves on the wounded guy?
Oh,
He can't, but the sergeant's still alive. So we're going to do James's attacks back down here because nothing else can sort of interrupt this area. Oh, James. So we're going to start with the plague bearers down here. Full strength, so they'll be hitting on 4s and they'll be wounding on 4s. That's definitely cocked. So we've got 4 3-ups to make with a Marine squad. So he's dropped 1. And a 6-up as well, which he failed. I think it's reroll failed wounds with them weapons, but I forgot anyway. So there's just 1 wound taken off an intercessor, yeah? Right, so the plague drone. So the guys on top, we're going to go 2 into this. Actually, we'll go all 3 into this squad. So these are the guys on top looking for 4s. And 4s, and you can reroll failed wounds. 2 wounds, so 2 3-ups from these guys. Oh, and 2 iron hand saves. So the wounded guy's down, and then the flies themselves get to attack. So the flies themselves pretty good, better than I thought. Well, we'll say anyway, but they get 4 attacks basically each. They hit on 4s. Yeah, so they're not that good. We've only got a couple of hits. They wound on 4s, and you can reroll failed wounds. Watch them not do anything. So there's 1 wound. There's no negative, but it is 2 damage a time. So a 3-up. Yep, he saved. Right, so down to units already in combat. So we'll go with those 2 poxwalkers. No hits. And we'll go with the poxwalkers down there. So this squad now got 9 guys in, looking for 4s because there's still enough of them to make them better. It's not bad. And I am wounding on 3s because Typhus is there to take the strength 4 and putrescent vitality. That's right, so we've got 6 saves this time for that intercessor squad. 6 wounds, there's a guy on a wound. Can we add a poxwalker back? He's dropped 2, and then he's got 2 iron hands. No, so we add a poxwalker back, and that wounded guy dies. Right, can Typhus finish off his brave sergeant? Ooh, he's got 2 hits, looking for 3s. Oh, he has got 2 wounds. James needs 2 6s. If ever he needed 6s, it's now for this guy.
Yeah.
No, and then he's got 6 iron hands. I think we all know what's probably going to happen there. Probably as good as dead.
What, 6 8?
Yeah, 6 6s. Well, 5 6s. No, actually, he's not necessarily dead. But you could take off one of the normal guys because it was 2. So those 2 normal guys are dead. The sergeant's still alive. So I forgot they're still there. So now it's James to attack back. Do you want to start with the sergeant and see if we can put some more wounds on Typhus?
Yeah.
So he's looking for 3s. He's got his hits.
Come on. Oh, 1.
1 wound. Looking for a 4-up from Typhus. No. And we're looking for a 5-up. Oh, he's made it this time. You've got a lot of Marines here though, but you'll have to decide where you want to put your attacks. So James isn't splitting his attacks. He's going to do these 3 guys. Well, you'll have to do, they're all going into the zombies basically. So...
Oh, are they within?
Yeah, you're fine. So you've got 11 attacks to kill 2 poxwalkers.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, 9 attacks because you lost the guy before. So he's got...
9 attacks.
Right, so we've got 5 wounds. We missed the hit roll because he did get them. So we've got 5 disgustings on 2 zombies. They are definitely dead. I think it's the first unit that's fully... Nope, there's the Psyker as well, but James has got his lone Reaver down there. Yeah, 3 attacks down here. He's hit with 2. Can he get the 2 wounds on a 5-up? Oh! He can. So 2 3-ups. And then a 5-up. Oh, he's past them. And that'll bring the end of the Death Guard turn 5. We'll go into James's turn 5. He's pretty much locked up in combat everywhere. We'll see what he can do. I don't even think you can make any shuffle moves because everybody's touching a zombie. So Do you want to attack straight on the Typhus or this guy or?
We'll just start, yeah.
Yeah.
Pistol.
Oh yeah, do some pistol shots first. So it's a hit. It doesn't wound. That would have been a good one. The guy down there, you're going to pistol shot Typhus.
No.
No, and then you've got 4 guys. Probably better off pistol shotting the Plague Bearers.
Yeah.
2 hits, wounds on 4s.
Nah, a 1.
1, so we're looking for a 5 up. Oh, saved. Right, combat for the Emperor.
Straight in.
3 hits this time, 5's to wound. Can he do it this time? Come on.
No.
He's got 1. We're looking for a 3 up. And we're looking for a 5 up. Yeah. Oh, it's the tease, isn't it? It's like, I've got him. I haven't got him. Right, go against Typhus. Yeah, come on, let's see the sergeant put some more hurt on.
A second, I've got 4 dice there, man. What am I doing?
He's got a hit, he needs a 5. This guy's done a wound every turn nearly. Not now.
This time.
And then I think, are those guys going in against the Plague Bearers?
Oh.
And they're looking for 4s.
Oh my god.
Oh, James, not 1.
Nah.
I think James is probably happy to call it there rather than me roll some more dice for the combat phase. Is that true? I think we'll have to. I've never seen a grown man cry before, but he's spitting his dice everywhere.
Oh, yeah, that's bad dice.
That is.
Have to buy some new dice.
Yeah, get those melted. They are turd. Just buy some normal white dice that don't have skulls on, and you should do all right. That's my theory anyway. But I think that's a resounding Death Guard victory.
It is.
Even if it went on, you needed that fell blade.
I'm essentially tabled there. It's
pretty much. I think it was just a case of hunting down the last remnants. We'll leave it there because as an Iron Hands player, I don't like to see the Iron Hands completely removed. But strong Death Guard victory. So it would be 3 points. 3 points is 6 points.
Yeah.
Plus Slay the Warlord is 7. Did I get first blood? Yes, I must have done.
Probably,
8.
Yeah.
And Line Breaker 9 to James's
Nothing.
0. I think that pretty much reflects the way the game went.
Like that
James's roll, second game. Honestly, you know what it is? I expected the Fellblade. We had that pivotal turn where I was like, the Fellblade, if it shoots the right stuff, it's going to absolutely murder stuff. And then your wound rolls were horrific. So Mortarion, he's done the business. I was terrified he might get stomped out today, but luckily for me, James rolled terrible and I rolled pretty good when I needed to on the saves. So the Death Guard have taken the Webway gate. They've removed the 10th Legion once and for all. They're in full retreat. It's a Death Guard victory. Did we say 9 points to 0?
Yeah.
9 points to 0.